I don't want to think my show choir vlogs are over. I don't want to have to say goodbye to these until I have to.
Now, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I've said that we would not be able to go back to school in those physical buildings this year. And hopefully we'll be way past all this, and this will be a memory in our rearview mirror.
This season certainly did not end how we imagined. So let's go back to the beginning. It's our last audition ever. Here's Maddie. Here's Bailey. Oh, here comes Grace. She just got done practicing. Here comes Charlie. Just got done practicing. This is me and Maddie's 4th time doing it together. I guess this will go in the unseen footage clip at the end of next year.
Oh my gosh, this is like...
That's wild. This will...
of next year. I'm not gonna line you guys up yet, but I'm gonna... Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go, boys. It's the 22nd of September. David and I just came today and we did our opener. Not the whole thing. We got to right before the big dance break. So future us, you already know what that is.
We did some tricks today. Haley did some tricks. I got on a chair though. It's like kind of a big deal. Also, this is not related to this, but fun fact, future me, if you have a propeller in the heat wave plane formation, I'm gonna be really excited.
We're gonna age super well or not super well. That trio auditions part 2 tomorrow. So if I get it, future me, I hope you don't mess it up. Okay, thanks. We don't know our second song.
Yeah, we don't know our second song at all. Don't have music, don't have anything.
We might do baseball bats in it though, so who knows? We might go ham.
We just got this we just got stage for Jailhouse Rock. Charlie got the trio.
You already know that.
Yeah. Charlie got the trio, Peyton got the trio, and Sydney. Bailey got the scaffolding.
I think it's cool and all of it. Charlie got it. Oh, sorry. I don't like that. I'm sorry, I gotta know where I am. I think it's cool and all since Charlie got a trio, but I pretty much got a solo. Because of me and John, but John doesn't really matter.
Yesterday, we almost were this close to finishing our opener. Haley, you like our closer?
I like it a lot.
We learned half of the second song already. Well, what did we just get?
We got bats.
He waved out their dresses quite a while ago. I had to love that. It's our first time with the band, kinda nervous. It's our first time with the band, kinda nervous. Practicing in our shoes lately. We felt okay about them.
Except for Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie sprained her ankle, bruised it.
Her foot.
Her foot.
Story's changing. It's funny.
It was always her foot, silly.
I'm just kidding. She's actually hurted. So she's sitting out today. Lauren and Emma are here to control the little computers. Look at them.
They're bonding. So we're at practice right now. And this is Maria's.
That's Haley.
Haley, you know Maria. Charlie's videoing us for some reason. I don't really know why.
She wishes.
She wants to be in the vlog.
Yeah, Charlie's kind of weird.
Bye.
Turn it on.
We're back.
It's still practice time. Nothing.
We're doing dress rehearsal today, our first dress rehearsal. These are some of I think these are my favorite costumes we've ever had.
Whoa.
Fun. I know. Bold statement, but I think it is.
I personally like our closer dresses the best.
I like our closer dresses, but
These are my favorite.
I think these might be my favorite. Okay, we're gonna go run the show before he yells at me. Bye! I have been going to dinner theater ever since I can remember. I would be sitting at one of the tables in the cafeteria with my mom, and I would tell her that one day I was going to be up on that stage, and I was going to be a part of Red Hot and just a part of show choir. And now I have been able to perform with 4 wonderful groups, with 4 totally unique shows, and I made the best friends I could have ever asked for, and I couldn't be more grateful. With school now being officially closed, I decided it was probably time to make this video. These past 4 years have gone by quicker than you could have ever guessed. I mean, before I was just a little freshman coming into the Cultural Center, not really realizing that the next 4 years, this was the building I was going to be spending almost every single day in. Eating lunch in there, going to class there, sometimes 2 classes a day there, and I'm so grateful that I found that little home for me and that little family. I don't think anyone realizes how special it is until you're in it. Fast forward 4 years, it's my senior year, and I'm talking to a camera during a pandemic, saying goodbye to this special experience. I've been able to do a heartbreak show, I've been able to do a struggle show, I've been able to do a time travel show, and now a newspaper show. And it's amazing because you start from literally nothing and you create this beautiful show with sets and lights and costumes and makeup and all this stuff, and it's so cool what you're able to do as a group. I have made the best friends over these 4 years. It's really cool that we get to spend every day with each other at school, in the Cultural Center, doing what we love. I have loved being a leader this year, or at least attempting to be to the underclassmen, who I will miss dearly next year. You cannot fully understand until you're in something like this how special it is. Because it really is, it goes beyond just your choir. It's like a whole freaking community of people. Through this experience, I have started these things. I'm talking to my phone. Through these videos, I have met so many wonderful people that I probably would have never even met if it weren't for these little diaries that I just started to make some memories with my friends. And so when we're old, we still talk about this, when we're old and we're 80, we can be like, oh my God, were you? It has been so special for people to come up and say how much they like my videos, because like I said, I started these videos as like little diaries or just little things where I will look back on when I'm old and gray, and just to see just to have these little memories, you know, as people like scrapbook or they journal. These were my little scrapbooks. And for people to come up and say how much they love the videos, like I just like, I don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I spent a lot of time on these, probably more than most people realize. I've also found what I love doing these, you know, I'm going to school for media arts now, and it's cool that through show choir I have found also what I love to do, and like another little passion of mine other than performing and singing and dancing. And if you know me outside the videos, like I'm a sort of shy person, you know, I'm not one to strike up a conversation immediately, and so it's been cool to meet so many new friends that I probably never would have made on my own. We share this common passion of show choir, and it's just cool because I've made so many friends that I probably would have never made if it wasn't for these things that I started a couple years ago. I'm grateful that these little tiny diaries can provide some sort of happiness in people's lives. That scared me, so I thought it was a bug. And through show choir, I've also been able to go to Show Choir Camps of America. I also thank show choir for giving me an experience like that. If you watched my little summer moments video, you saw like a clip of there, but it was like, through that and through these videos, my confidence has grown so much, because it's like at SCA, it was the first time that I really saw myself as like, oh, you're not bad at what you do on stage, Maria. Like, you should be proud of what you do. And you know, it's such a special experience for me. I thought about making a video on it with some of my friends who went. I don't know, maybe. Through experiences like that, I've been able to meet new friends, and I think you can see how much my confidence has grown. Reese, he was actually talking about it to me one day, and he was like, you know, you can like see sophomore year, if you go back on my YouTube channel, you can kind of see that I vlogged a little sophomore year. It wasn't like a lot. I filmed a clip maybe here and there, and I was like, but it was still just for me, and it was like, these are just memories I want to have, so it wasn't a big deal. And then junior year, more people from my own choir started watching them, and so I was like, okay, we'll do some like little commentary here and there. And so I would just have mainly my friends talk to the camera, because I did not want to talk to the camera. I was like, this is weird. And now here I am, senior year, sitting down on my back deck talking to the camera about how crazy these 4 years have been. So it's pretty cool that you can kind of see my confidence in this progress. You can see my confidence. You can see how much I've grown, not only as like a performer, but as a person through these videos and through show choir. And no pressure to go back and watch the videos, but pressure. I said I'm literally going to school for media arts now, so it's like through show choir I was also able to find another passion of mine. Show choir has been something I will never forget. These videos, I've documented a lot more than I ever thought I would. I have shared us in a hotel room just talking after competitions. You've seen me do multiple of my friends' poops. You've been on the trip to Chicago with us. You have seen us wait very, very anxiously for awards. You've seen us win some, you've seen us lose some, which is not the most important at the end of the day. You've seen us cheer on Heatwave. You've seen me talk to myself in my car, eating chicken biscuits, talking about my day, or talking about what the day's going to be. You've seen one of my best friend's dads come home from deployment. You've seen me sing my very first solo I've ever done at dinner theater. I've shared more than I thought I would, or that I thought people would ever see. Saying goodbye to show choir under these circumstances obviously has made it a little harder than what I thought, but let's face it, I was gonna be a hot mess no matter what was going on. There's so much to say with this journey ending, and I don't even know what to say other than I'm so grateful for it. We had the best directors and the best choreographers and the best little show choir family of parents and stage dads and backstage moms. It's one big community and family to be able to do something like this. It's just a special experience that I am really grateful for, and that I've met so many wonderful people that maybe our paths never would have crossed if it wasn't for show choir. You know, me and my friends are all heading off in different directions now. As some of us are going to University of Kentucky next year. Some of us are heading off to West Virginia University, some at Marshall, some all over the place. And you know, we have our younger pals who are sticking around for another year of show choir. Show choir has bonded us, so I mean, even if they want to go somewhere. Bottom line is, I love show choir. I always have, ever since I was little. Now Red Hot has grown from just Red Hot to Red Hot and Heatwave, and that group of girls is so special. I was so grateful to be a part of that. I was in the very first year that Heatwave was ever a group, so it's kind of cool that I was a little part of history there. I've loved making these vlogs over the past 2 years, two and a half years-ish. And I'm saying goodbye to the show choir vlogs. You know, I have found a passion of video making, talking to a camera over these 2 years that I want to continue doing it. I'm going to school for media arts, so obviously I want to keep creating videos. It has come to an end. It's come to close this part of my life, and I'm excited for what's next, and I'm excited to see what everyone does next. Everybody in show choir has had some sort of an impact on my life and has helped me grow not only as a performer but as a person and performing, and this whole experience is something that I will take away and learn from and grow from. So I'm very happy of how the last 4 years have played out. As for now, I am saying goodbye. I am leaving you with some of my favorite clips from this year, some really good memories that I will cherish of this year. And this will be something I will never forget, and I will forever be grateful for. So, I'll see ya. Bye. And it's 23 hours until our first show.
Did we just stare at it and make them feel awkward?
Yeah. Because we're doing Hollywood Tonight together. The world officially knows our show.
So this is our room. You already know, baby. You already know. Let's go, baby. I'm trying to talk street like Reese. Sorry, no cap. I think. Okay.
When I put this on, I look like Ellen. When I put this on, I look like Ellen.
And I've never been to like compete in Ohio before. I'm
nervous, but I'm very excited. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt. You know where we put these?
Always have fire kicks.
Happy first day of setup.
We are hosting.
Friends are decorated with their colors. So we're going more like Clipper. Tell the competition tomorrow. I'm so funny. I came up with that one.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's our 1 year.
Guys, I mean,
This is Harley.
not bad.
How's solo comp been?
It was good. We had a lot of amazing things.
So several people require half the flu.
Sick, so we're all wearing masks and we just lice all our back.
No, Will!
Like this, and you go this, and you're good. You want some? Or you have some?
One of our favorite new games is to just look at each other and say tee with a straight face.
Charlie's
We look so much alike, and I don't even get called out as the vlog girl.
Performing sixth at 10:45 p.m. in the auditorium. From Herbert Hoover.
Whatever happens, it's gonna be a vibe, and I'm so happy that I got to meet you.
We're just happy that we're all together today. We're trying kombucha for the first time.
I just appreciate that there are people out there that like to watch the content that we put out.
Yes! Like,
You know what I
thank
mean?
you for
Did we get
consistently
the
coming back.
scores? Did we get the scores that we wanted? No. But we put out something that people come back and watch again, especially our parents. And they enjoy it. They thoroughly enjoy it.
Yes.
I mean, we do some theater.
Me and Bailey said hood time.
I wish I had a hood. Okay, well, that's not my fault.
Hurricane, here I am.
You're moving.
Uh-uh.
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
No poop at Solar.
No poop at
Because
Solar?
we pooped last night. I made a reminder. So no poop at Solar.
Hurricane Red Hot. Woo! Their award goes to Real Kincaid.
She's really good at it.
Oh my god, Jen.
Special.
Well, you don't eat an apple.
It worked better in my head.